Hey everyone, it's Ann from What's Up Homestead, and it's day 5 of Vlogmas. Tonight I'm going to make some Chex Mix. I have a regular box of the Chex Mix, the wheat one. That's the only kind I can find, the name brand. And I got two boxes of, I got a box of rice Chex and a box of corn Chex, the Great Value brand. And if you look on the recipes, each recipe is different. And I'm going to combine the two together because like the one from Great Value has sugar in it, and I've never put sugar in my Chex Mix before, and this is the regular one, not the sweet one. So I'm going to kind of combine the two, and I'm going to add a couple things and just make it a little bit different. But I've got my oven set on 250 degrees, and we're going to put it in the oven after we mix it up, and I think you put it on that low temperature and you keep stirring it like every 15 minutes. So I'm going to show you what I've got that I'm going to put in mine. Okay, I've got a sheet tray and I've got 6 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to put it in the oven to melt. The microwave is broke, so I can't melt it in the microwave, so I'm going to put it in the oven. And then I'll mix it with the other ingredients. Okay, so in this bowl I've got 3 cups each of corn Chex, rice Chex, and wheat Chex. And over here I've got the ingredients that I'm going to put in there. It calls for 1 cup of mixed nuts, but I'm going to use peanuts. And it called for 1 cup of garlic flavor bagel chips broken into pieces. I've got the Gardaki rye chips. I didn't break those in pieces. I like them whole, so I just kept them that way. And it didn't call for pretzels, but I just bought some at the store, so I found these thin ones, and I like the thin ones better. I don't really like the thick pretzels, not the hard pretzels anyway. So I'm going to add those. And then I have to put 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1½ teaspoons seasoned salt, 3/4 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon onion powder. So I'll just go ahead and add that to the mix. Oh, a little bit fast still there. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. It says 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, but I'm going to add 1 whole teaspoon because I like it. Okay, and 1½ teaspoons of seasoned salt. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in there. It says 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, but I'm going to add a whole teaspoon because that's my favorite spice. Okay, so I'm going to stir this around and get it mixed in. Can't wait to eat this. It's such a great snack, and I don't know why I don't think about eating it any other time but around the holidays. Okay, so that looks like it's good. And I'd like to try next time some with like the cheese crackers in it and maybe a spicy version. And hopefully I'll have enough left to do the Muddy Buddies too, the sweet version. I like that too. So that's done, and I'm waiting on the butter to melt, and then we'll mix it all together and put it in the oven. And I did read it wrong. It did call for pretzels, so I just wanted to give you a FYI. Okay, the butter is melted, and I'm going to pour what I can out, and then I'll just take the rest and mix it in on the sheet tray. Okay, so it's ready for the pan. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the tray. Whoa, a little top heavy there. You have to be careful, it's hot. Try and make it as even as I can without everything going everywhere, because I got our meatloaf from last night over here on the stove, and I don't want that to get mixed in together. Okay, that looks good. I'll put this into the oven, and I will... If you make this exact recipe, it's going to be a lot, so I went ahead and separated it into 2 pans. It's going to be a lot easier on you when you go to stir it up. So this is the first 15 minutes, and you do it every 15 minutes for an hour. So I'm going to put these back in the oven. Okay, I finished my last stirring, and let's get them out. Looks really good, looks really toasty. So this is gonna cool off for a couple of hours, and then I will put a lid on there and we'll have it for the week, if it lasts that long. Well, I hope you enjoyed making Chex Mix. I know it's not that exciting, but it's so good, and that's just one of the treats that I like to have at Christmas. I always have to have Rice Krispie treats. I have to have Chex Mix. I have to have a cheese ball. So hopefully I can make one of those for you guys. I want to make one of those pizzas that has the cream cheese and the crescent dough. That's one of my favorites. I'm going to make the candies that you put in the crock pot, and you can add anything you want. Some people just put the peanuts in there and the candy. I like to heat it up, and I like to heat just the candy up, and that way you could put cherries in there, dried cherries in there. You could put peanuts, you can put pecans. Those are really good in like a cluster. So I'm hoping I can try and make all those things for you. And we don't have any, I have a few Christmas things up. We're not going to be able to put our lights up because we're getting a new roof. We're torn down because of the bedroom being remodeled, but we're going to hopefully by next week have everything put back and we can get our Christmas stuff up. So I hope you enjoyed this day 5 of Vlogmas, and I'll see you tomorrow.